What are we doing now? I mentioned earlier the fact that Nokia made a concerted effort to go after this voice business, to take the voice and make it go mobile. Now we have a new direction. We call it the Mobile Information Society. The misconception, in fact, I had a conversation with a gentleman on the plane the other day, and I knew that he wished he had had a different seat. The misconception is the Mobile Information Society is somewhere out there. That, yeah, we're driving towards it. Well, guess what? It's here. It's ready. It's happening now. Nokia is currently in the position where we are either through acquisition or internal development putting the pieces of the puzzle together to make this happen, to make it more linear as opposed to disjuncted, which it is today. However, do not go out of here with the misconception that this is something that we're working towards, or we do not have any products today that can actually drive profitability in this space. The Mobile Information Society is here. At the end of the day, that's what the NICS sales group is selling, the products that can bring that together. Okay? Being driven by these three concepts: digitization of information, the internet, which is now the de facto repository for all information on the net, and mobility, the fact that you need to get your information wherever you're at. These three things combined are the definitions of our Mobile Information Society. I mean, think about it. Wouldn't it be great to be able to read a book? Well, wouldn't it be great to be able to read a book from Italy here in America? Okay, you digitize it, boom, now I've got that book so that I can access it from anywhere. The internet, okay, so if I've digitized this book, how am I going to actually get to it? I need some type of a highway or a de facto repository where that data is going to be stored. That's where the internet comes in. Mobility, I'm in Chicago, the book's in Italy. Somehow I need to mobily be able to access it. That's the industry. We can do that today. So again, as far as the Mobile Information Society being some far-off thing, we've all experienced pieces of it already to this point. One of the key concepts that really makes Nokia the key player in this Mobile Information Society race is this global IP mobility concept. Today, I have no problems with identifying myself with my phone number. My 408-650-8682 number goes with me everywhere I travel. Okay? The concept of that type of flexibility happening with data is what we call global IP mobility. Devices have an IP address. That IP address identifies who requested the information and where it needs to go back to. The concept of global IP mobility is the fact that you will take that IP address with you everywhere. And anywhere you go, you'll be able to access your data. One of the concepts that I use to kind of explain this is the ATM card. If you remember, way back in the 80s, in order to get to your cash, you had to go to your bank between their banking hours. Okay? And there you had an account, so you were known. Then the ATM machine came out, and what it gave you, at least within your bank or your branch of banks, it was the capability to take that card and identify yourself as who you're supposed to be and giving you rights to access that money. Now you could go to any branch that was part of the network, put in your PIN code, and see your cash. Today, you can actually go to any ATM in the world, put in your card, put in your code, get to your cash, be authenticated, and will receive money in that country's denomination. That's the concept of what we're trying to do with data. You have to have the capability to identify yourself, to authenticate, and to be mobile and to travel. So that's the global IP mobility concept.